The best airlines in the world in 2022 is the ranking every traveler and aviation enthusiast needs to see. You will discover that besides having flying luxurious rooms and opulent business classes, it requires something more to become one of the best. Number 10. All Nippon Airways. Due to a strong resilience and a good post-COVID ramp-up, All Nippon Airways has made it to the bottom position of the best airlines in the world in 2022. The company has set sustainable goals for this summer, keeping to a minimum the passengers' inconvenience. The airline has a 214 aircraft fleet, out of which 193 are in service. That means that only 21 airplanes are still parked, and the company is running almost at full capacity. Their cabin is the synonym of comfort, and with very decent legroom, USB and universal ports, and overall excellent service. Recently, the airline brought back to the skies the flying Hanu we have mentioned in our previous video about the top 10 animal-faced liveries. The company proudly flies 520 passengers with the giant turtle from Tokyo to Honolulu in 4 different travel classes. Number 9. Turkish Airlines. The Turkish flag carrier never stops surprising us. It's not the first time we focus on Turkish Airlines in our videos, as it has made it to the top 10 largest airlines in the world by countries served. But the company keeps developing and publishing new routes, making its network even bigger. The airline is also waiting for 13 other brand new airplanes to be added to their 321 aircraft fleet. The average fleet size is 7.6 years old, which is not bad for such a big and old company. In the middle of this 2022 summer season, Turkish Airlines broke its own records by transporting over 260,000 passengers in a day. This was the busiest day in the company's history. The ability to break such records in such a challenging period perfectly shows that the company deserves to be labeled as one of the best airlines in the world. Number 8. EVA Air. EVA Air keeps offering high-quality products and services. This is the result of a harsh lockdown during which the company worked hard to improve its passengers' experience. Some of the reasons why it ranked as one of the best airlines in the world in 2022 are the new simplified transit at the airport, the reduction of physical contacts, and the creation of new graphics for the check-in counters with bright and easily distinguishable colors. Besides, EVA Air also optimized its onboard services from online booking to seat selection, to the choice of meals on board, up to the handy automation of the check-in. The company also introduced a modern boarding system that uses biometrics and facial recognition. EVA Air continues to research, analyze, and apply actions intended at achieving the commitment to zero carbon emissions by 2050. Number 7. Virgin Australia. The Australian company earned its place as one of the best airline in the world in 2022 thanks to an outstanding cabin crew service and commitment to their passengers. That's why Virgin Australia also got to be the Best Cabin Crew in the World award for this year. I don't know if you already traveled with them, but it must be really pleased to be taken care of by such an amazing flight attendant team. The airline also introduced more Economy X seatings and has reduced the business class prices by up to 60% compared to its main competitors in a way to attract even more loyal customers. Number 6. Qantas. And here's another Australian airline. Although Qantas has been under fire recently due to many disruptions, they've been putting a lot of effort in order to reduce the troubles for passengers and continue being a top leading airline. The company recruited more than 1,000 employees in the past few months and continues to do so in order to always have staff available to take on the duties. They're also rewarding all the employees with a $5,000 bonus as their debt gets even below the pre-COVID levels. Besides, the Flying Kangaroo airline keeps adding new routes and evaluating the extra long-range sectors that will link Australia to the rest of the world. Number 5. Singapore Airlines. Being the 5th best airline in the world in 2022 comes as no surprise for Singapore Airlines, although I was expecting to see it more in the top 3. A great factor putting Singapore Airlines ahead of its competition, handing performance in terms of CO2 emissions, especially on its medium-haul flights. The airline also got the Best First Class and Best Lounges awards. I mean, just look at this awesome suite. It's unbelievable that this is on board an airplane. The Singapore Airlines first class is literally a luxurious flying hotel. I'm wondering how much costs a flight on these sumptuous flying suites. Number 4. Korean Air. At the 4th spot of the best airlines in the world in 2022, Korean Air is also nominated as the best cargo airline of this year. The airline has such outstanding service and travel experience overall that they saw a spike in customers' positive reviews and satisfaction. At the beginning of the 2022, Korean Air invested in some technological improvements that made them stand out. They're among the first airlines that use drone swarms for aircraft inspection, which dramatically reduces maintenance times and costs and increases operational stability. Additionally, the company followed its competitor from Taiwan and introduced a biometric self-boarding on domestic flights. By the way, do you prefer this new biometric self-boarding procedure, or would you rather interact with a real person? Number 3. Qatar Airways. Qatar has also been awarded with the Environmental Airline of the Year, with the Boeing 787 and the A350 as the backbone of its fleet. The company focuses on flying brand new airplanes to reduce its CO2 emissions by 20% by 2025. The airline has also introduced a new business class seat, convertible into a fully flat bed with sliding doors and direct aisle access. Their economy cabin is also exceptional, and I hope you'll give me your opinion in the comment section, but according to me, it is above any other economy class in the industry. Qatar has improved its economy class seats by adding a supportive headrest, which is a game changer on long-haul flights, a USB charger, and Bluetooth headphone pairing, along with a 13.3-inch screen. Number 2. Air New Zealand. Due to the company's constant innovation and all-time leadership, it once again makes it to the top of the best airlines in the world. Flawless service, combined with great cabin comfort and a new business premium menu of local food and products, is the perfect example of Air New Zealand's innovation. The company has managed particularly well the post-COVID to always ensure customer satisfaction. Pretty much all of their 104 airplanes are out of storage, bringing back the airline's capacity to transport an additional 40,000 passengers per week in July of 2022. Alright, hit that like button and let's dive right into the leader of the best airlines in the world in 2022. Number 1. Qatar Airways. Thanks to an incredible strategy that focuses on passenger needs and available market opportunities, the best airline in the world in 2022 managed to make a record profit of $1.5 billion for this period. This is also due to the fact that the airline continued to operate an outstanding number of flights even during the worst times of the pandemic, rewarding its loyal customers when no other airline did. The company is always putting millions into research for the most optimized, comfortable, and unbeatable cabins on the market. That's how they came up with the stunning Q suites and some other awards for the best business class and the best airline in the Middle East. The airline is the perfect example that despite the dispute it has with Airbus over the A350 defects and the incoming challenges linked to the Football World Cup in Qatar, you can still beat everyone else and come as the number 1 best airline of the year. Click on any of the videos you see right now if you want to watch more, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for other aviation top 10s. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.